Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Kaguya-Sama Love is War Ultra Romantic. Last time around, Miyuki Shirogane wants to make her confess part 4. Where basically... frankly, I can't remember what that specific part was. Because what I remember is the rest. Where we had Tsubame Koyasu wants to say no, where she was trying to figure out how to let down Ishigami, and after talking with Kaguya and seeing a different side to Ishigami, she decided, well, she at least wants to get to know him more. And so she has come up with an answer that should hopefully be good for Ishigami, basically. And then we had... Miyuki Shirogane wants to make her confess, part 5. So basically, Shirogane and Kaguya, they basically just went around the festival and had a really good day. It was a good time. Kaguya was going to try to make him blush, but he was just acting like normal. And she was like, what if people think we're on a date? And he was like, what about it? You know? So he's being all chill. So chill, so fresh, so dozer. I don't actually know what that means. I've just heard that on internet videos. That's a terrible thing, actually. Don't just repeat things you hear on YouTube videos. You never know. But anyway. But at the end, they went back to the student council room, and Shirogane told her that he is going off to Stanford next year and won't be a part of Shuchin Academy anymore. So, yeah, that's pretty much where we left off, is that bombshell. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure, so let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Kaguya-Sama Love is War Ultra Romantic. Let's get going. I should have taken a breath at some point in that sentence, but I didn't. Here we go. I mean, that's just kind of perfect, actually. That the two of them, with their schemes and their mind games and their war, and at the end of the day, at the big moment of truth, the climax of the entire series, they are stripped down to what they truly are. Two awkward teenagers. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Kaguya has nothing to rely on. No heart, no coffee, no Hayasaka, nothing. Shirogane has lost all of his confidence. He now realizes he's just standing on the roof with a cape and a hat looking like an idiot. They are what they have always been. Two awkward teenagers trying to confess to each other. Good friggin' grief, man. Okay. Meanwhile, Ishigami is in his own separate world, which is interesting because Fujiwara is always in her own separate world, but good grief, man. Ishigami, who hasn't figured it out, but hey, who knows, maybe in 3 months, in 3 months, she will admit that she loves him, and then that'll be that. And then it'll just be like, oh, alright, I guess that did work out. I don't know. What an idiot. I love, too, that it's like, that's why she ran away so awkwardly. It's not that she's diabetic. Like, that's what he thought. What an idiot. I mean, you know the thing, though? It's like, I'm calling him an idiot. That's like something I would have done, you know? I've just been like, oh, you wanted this cookie, so here's the cookie. You know, they were just gone right over my head, you know? Oh, boy. I just... Come on! Next episode is the season finale. Come on! But I like that. I like that, they play... It's like, it's so perfect with him pulling off this 2-day, this 2-day mystery and event as Arsene. Completely getting Fujiwara off their backs, While also making, making it a puzzle for Kaguya to solve that she knows she can solve. And Kaguya being able to solve it, being so confident she knows how to solve it, she knows her own plan and how to adapt it to this, even dismissing Hayasaka, relieving her of her duty for this as she goes, because she can do this. She has grown into a incredible young woman. She can do this. And then watching both of those things crumble completely. I didn't even think about that fact. That it's like, 24 hours after he starts this, he realizes how cringe he is, and he just suffers. And it happens every single time. And the culture festival is 2 days, so no coffee, no heart, a lot of cringe. They're in the perfect position. They're in the perfect position. They are what they have always been. 2 young teenagers who don't know the first thing about love. As for the other stuff this episode, I mean, it's interesting seeing, Hayasaka drilling her on, like, how to confess and stuff. But I like the sort of breakdown of, like, she can't make him stay, She can't make him stay, so now it's a dilemma, like, does confessing to him and asking to go steady, it's like, does that equate to asking him to stay, And I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. She even says, like, she would have a hard time getting into Stanford. But she did it. I mean, he did it. But she's gotta do it. Long-term relationships. Long-distance relationship. You can do it. You can do it. We have technology. But it's the moment of truth. And Ishigami's moment of truth is 3 months from now. But the thing is, I think he's in a really good position. Like, she does already like him, And with every passing moment, she likes him more. So, like, I'm pretty sure those 3 months are going to be everything that she needs, And that's 3 months for her to figure it out, Because, in the moment, she was panicking about, how would that affect her life, So she has 3 months to figure things out, how to make things work between the two of them, Just because you have a boyfriend doesn't mean you have to give up on your life's dream, I hope someone tells him, though. I hope somebody tells him, I don't know, man. It's like he got a little bit closer, but... he hasn't quite figured it out. Also, the whole thing of, like, the principal suggested that I apply for Stanford. I thought it wouldn't hurt to apply. Somehow I got accepted. It's like, motherfucker. That principal is definitely the narrator. He's like, and I'm tired of waiting for these two to make little bits of progress. I'm accelerating the plot. Like, he's the narrator, so he's just accelerating everything. Bastard. But hey, maybe it's for the best. Everything was set up so perfectly. And yet... They are what they have always been, which is awkward teenagers. And with that, they are going to try to confess. Honestly, I don't really have anything else to say with this episode. It's a bit of a shorter discussion, but it's all just, hey, next time, and next time, the season finale. Here we go. With all of that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Kaguya reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.